Yo, 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 what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Big Bro, Little Bro. I am your host, Comedian Lonnie.
I am the Flash.
And you know what? I want to start off a little different today.
Okay, come on.
Just a little different. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
You know, that's our natural response that we as black men usually say, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just maintaining. You know what I'm saying? But like, how are you actually doing? Like, actually doing?
I'm actually just holding the road, man. Just another day, another dollar, man. How are you doing?
I'm good now.
Okay.
It was.
Did you enjoy the birthday weekend?
Birthday weekend went crazy. It was an emotional roller coaster.
You had to get off?
Man, had to. I was just like, hey. Man, it was crazy, but then the family showed up. They came through, showed out. You know, they had a little special at the Hawks game, they put your name on the thing, and and then I got a little VIP access to the club down there that had free food and stuff. So that was like, I didn't even know that.
So you sitting on the wood?
I got to go close to it, and then the club was there. We was in the seats, and then you go down, and then the club was right there. So it was dope. They showed out and made everything better. So it was like cool. I really needed that. It was like a reset almost. I feel like so. Now I'm doing good now, but it was rough. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to start off and, you know what I'm saying, ask you how you was doing. And
I mean, hold on. I'm good. I'm taking my glasses off. Ooh, Jesus.
Because, I don't feel like we asked that enough to each other. Like, how you really doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. But, you know what I'm saying? You got a great topic.
Hey, man, the great topic. This is episode 28.
Woo.
28 episodes, man. We had a lot of stuff going on in these episodes. But this episode, because the world has been on fire this week. You know what I'm saying? We got the baby and one of his baby mamas acting foolish. You know what I'm saying? They're going back
crazy.
So we're going to unpack this. And this has so much to do with the topic I came up with the other day. I called Lonnie Sunday. I said, Lonnie, I got it. He said, big bro, what is it? I said, the episode would be called The Great Expectations.
Hey, toast to that. Got to toast to that. Cause it's a lot of expectations going on. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
When I think of expectations, let me look up the definition of expectation. Because I was looking at this and I got the title.
Women. Was that not the definition? My bad. I'm just saying.
I got the title. I got the title from a book from the 18th century by Arthur Carl by the name of Charles Dickens. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Expectation is a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. Reality has not lived up to expectations. It's the belief that someone will or should achieve something. A student had high expectations for their futures. One's prospect or inherent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Examples of expectations. The belief that you will be promoted. Mm-hmm. Why am I going so hard on expectations? The reason I'm going so hard on expectations because expectations rule the nation. Everybody expects something to happen. Mm-hmm. If you work 40 hours a week, you expect to get paid 40 hours worth of pay.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because but I'm going to use that. That's going to be my reference point. Mm-hmm. I'm going to use that because that was in the negotiation process. Mm-hmm. The reason why you signed up for this job, because you knew how much the pay was going to be. Mm-hmm. A lot of times you sign up for a job, you don't know what the job entails, but you know the payout. Mm-hmm. And we bring this back to relationships. A lot of people want a husband, and they know what the husband payout is going to be. But they don't know what it entails to be a husband's wife.
Okay.
So you have a lot of women walking around here knowing the husband's job. Because they say stuff like what a real man will do, could do, won't do, and this, that, and the other. But they don't know their job. They can't do their job properly, and vice versa. Some of these guys know what a woman's supposed to be. But he don't know what he's supposed to be. So we're going to go back to the baby. What do you think about that?
I've been catching up on this situation, and I think first off, when we briefly talked about it on the phone, I think he created those expectations. Of her, like he did these things and she was expecting them, but he created these expectations.
He created it but the thing is that you're right, and that's his fault.
Mm-hmm.
But her fault is not having an expectation. Okay, we doing all these hugging and kissing, but my expectation is that I'm your girl.
Mm-hmm.
And he's showing her that when they're together, he her man.
Mm-hmm.
But when he leave, he ain't her man no more.
Mm-hmm.
See, the most beautiful thing about relationships when you're dating, like when y'all having fun, it's like say you ain't even dating nobody. Y'all just enjoying each other. You know why it'd be so beautiful? Because there's no expectation.
Mm-hmm.
The only expectation that you have is that the shit be dope.
Mm-hmm.
And that you get to laugh. And sometimes come. Or sometimes, have the best ride of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Adventure-wise, like emotion-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only expectation you should have. When the expectations get a little deeper, the stakes get higher.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you add more roles and titles.
Now you were adding more titles. Now you add more responsibility. Now responsible for your happiness, which no one's is responsible for someone's happiness
At all.
But now you feel like this person is expected to do what I want them to do because I chose to be this person's mate.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
I think that that's something I have suffered from in my past.
Okay.
And which has hindered me a lot because I haven't been able to see people for who they really are. And I've had this expectation of them in this role, this wifely role. And like you said, guys oftentimes will know what a woman is supposed to be, but will not have that expectation on themselves or what the man role is. And I will definitely say I was guilty. I have been guilty of that. That's the reality of the situation. However, me knowing it now, it's like, that's why you man eyes. When you talk about that, you gotta have your man eyes on and know what you want and what you looking for, because you can know what she's supposed to do, but if you don't know what you're supposed to do, it's kind of like the system fails. It ain't no checks and balances in the system.
Yeah, because the guy operates the system.
Mm-hmm.
He's the system operator.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, we've given women that responsibility, and so many women run off their emotions and their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So they expect something because of how they feel, not for what it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to enjoy your company. Yeah, I don't expect sex, but I would like it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not getting any, now I know that that's not what we're gonna do. So now we can hang out to a certain point because I know that it won't go no further.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it right here. That's just like my mama only gave me $50. I know I can't be in nighttime trying to buy them Jordans. Only got $50.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to Foot Locker and see what they got for $35 to $40.
Yeah, more in your price range.
Yeah, it's on my level.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go in there wanting the $200. I can want the $200 all day long, but I can't afford it because I don't have it in my hand.
People expecting Jordans, but not willing to put in the work to get the money to pay. So do you think that? Because I kind of see expectations in like even boundaries. So let's just say you expect you're intentional with dating. You expect to get married, right? And when it doesn't pan out,
well, once again, if you are at the beginning, if you got to have that conversation. See, that's what I'm saying. the negotiation has to be from the very beginning. Well, if I'm going to be doing all of this wifely stuff and you see a wife in me, are we going to get married? Because if we're not, I need to move on. And I respect women who do that. But I don't respect the brothers to be like, oh, I'm going to marry you, put a baby. I'm going to marry you, put a baby. And then 3 years later be like this. Y'all can get married. I don't know about that.
I hate them.
I hate them niggas. Yes, I hate them niggas. Stop don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't lie to her. Tell her the truth. Like no one I've been with in my grown up life can say I lied. People like, well, Tez, you said you wanted to get married. Yeah, one day, but not tomorrow.
Not today.
You know what I'm saying? You said you didn't want no more kids. I don't. That's why I had that conversation from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying, are you on your contraceptives? What do I need to? You know what I'm saying? What I need to do? What you need? I had that conversation from the very beginning. I don't believe in all of a sudden, because I have an expectation that if we're doing this, that it's going to be this way. Now, if you feel some kind of way, let me know. Let me in on a feeling. If I can adjust. If I can adjust the way I'm visiting this. You know what I'm saying? If you're hanging out with me just because you're waiting for me to be your man, and I ain't trying to be nobody's man, let me know that up front. Look, I really want you to be my man, but I'm just waiting on you. Because I can tell you right now, I can tell you float on. I told you all the time. First of all, I know the so-called player won't tell you this. That's why I say it all the time. I said, I'm going to be very, very direct. So your expectations of me are very or coexistent to what I'm giving you. I ain't trying to give you nothing more and nothing less. Now, once it's time to negotiate again, because all jobs are having to go renegotiations.
Hey, all the time.
Now you get to a point now, you're like, hey, I don't like what Issa say. I don't want to be your friend. I want to be more. You know what I mean? Now you tell me that, and if I want to still be where I'm at, we just can agree to part ways.
This is crazy because the other day I had that talk of like it wasn't. All I can call it is the what is we talk. Like I can't think of any other way to describe it. That's how I just felt.
So did you crank up the what are we doing talk?
No. It was presented to me, and I was like, I was real. I was like, we're talking.
We chilling.
I'm getting to know you. You getting to know me. You don't owe me nothing but the truth and communication. That's all I ask, and I give it to you as well. I'm not tied to you. You're not tied to me. You can move however you want. But as long as we are honest and communicate.
I only care about that. When you here with me, you here with me. I cannot dictate and control what you do when you leave here.
That's true.
Because let me tell you something. That's when the expectations kick in. Get what I'm saying? Because now you leave here, what you doing? Oh, I thought you didn't talk to old boy no more. I thought he wasn't your friend. Or, I'm hanging out with my friends. It's some niggas there because I thought you didn't. And vice versa. And grown people ain't nobody got time for that.
At all.
Cause hell, somebody may show up. I don't check in.
Okay.
I got my mom named Andrea. I don't got to answer nobody. And I don't want nobody to answer to me. I'm not one of those guys. I don't want you to answer me. I don't. Who you? Who this? Who that? Who? I don't care. Cause when men get focused, when the men get out their square, and get focused on that, their expectation be different. He can't even fulfill his purpose because he's too worried about what she got going on.
He fall into the pit.
I called you at 4 o'clock. I called you at 6.
You must have been out with your other.
You was out the other nigga, huh? You said you was having a drink with your friend. You don't drink like that when you be with.
and you're doing too much.
You sound like a sucker. But women would do that to you and be like, oh, I expect for you to respond to me because we're intimate. Mm-hmm. Because if a guy said, I respect you to respond to me like that because I'm paying for these dates, she'll tell you I can pay for my own dates. Then you ask her, what day you gonna pay for? And she'll say, I don't pay no bills. And you gonna say, so I'm checking in and paying for this stuff. I'm grown. I ain't Doogie Howser.
Yeah. Can't do it. I can't do it. And every step of the way, I am like being intentional with all of this. I'm making it clear. I am like, yo, and you know what I did?
What?
I took sex off the table. I just removed sex. Like I like
no
sex.
Here's the thing though. I don't know why because it, like Sharonda say, my homegirl Matt, she says it's no swap, no swindle. Because you giving me some don't make it. I'm giving you some too.
That's true. That's true.
Yours ain't more no valuable than mine.
That's true.
This is the same thing. So if we Xing that both out. Mm-hmm. You ain't just doing me.
Yeah. We doing each other. Yeah. And you know what's funny? You said that before to me, but now it's like re-registering in my head. Like, damn, I mean, yeah, that is true.
You ain't doing me no favor.
Because in my head, I was just like, in my head, that made sense to me to just take sex out of it.
But because it amazes me when people, especially when a lot of women say that, not all, but women say stuff like, "Oh, I gave him some, and I expect for him to." No, I gave you something too.
We gave each other something.
We gave you something, baby. There's no special snowflakes. Like, I'm not special. Like with that girl Janelle Cool, you ain't shit. You ain't special till I made you so. You're not special till I make you special to me. Because in your dad's house, in your mama's house, you special in that house. Mm-hmm. But outside the house, you're a regular mother hooting at it. Mm-hmm. And vice versa. I'm not walking the door like I'm overly special. That's an expectation. Being a single man, I have no expectations of no one I date, talk to, deal with, hang out with. I have no expectations. Only expectations I have, if you to come over here and be dope, be cool, and keep it player.
To keep it real, I don't.
You ain't keep it player. I don't gotta know your whole life. You ain't gotta kill me softly. They keep it player over here. As I'm getting older, man, I told my I'm a real life player.
And I was just gonna say, I'm taking expectations off this person. I only have expectations of myself.
No, you do have expectations that the shit just be cool.
That's it.
And get what though? Just let it be cool. Yeah. Let the shit grow. That's intentional. We just let the beat breathe. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? When you writing a script, you just trying to write a good script. You don't have expectation that a million people gonna see it. You hope that it be good enough that somebody catches it and somebody else can relate to it, and they get a ripple effect. Mm-hmm. That's just like trying to write a hit record.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you expect. Yeah.
Because what happens is when you don't write a hit, if you don't write a hit record, it may be like, man, this shit ain't dope, but it really is. It just don't hit like the other ones. Mm-hmm. So it ain't keep your expectation real low. Just enjoy the moment. Just keep them subtle. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not begging you for nothing, and don't beg me for nothing. Spend time and laugh. Mm-hmm. But people getting up off here.
Yeah,
it's too many people getting up off here, man. I want to laugh.
So would you say like? Okay, so let's just say you go from talking to a girl to y'all exclusively dating. Do you say your expectations grow to every stage?
Because it's levels to this expectation shit.
Okay.
I don't expect to start school in kindergarten and graduate the next year from high school. I know I got to go to every single one of them. Mm-hmm. And then when you don't do something, you got to go back.
Yeah.
But you gotta get somebody on the same page. You gotta get somebody on the same type of time.
Now that's the most important part.
Get somebody on the same type of time.
That is the most important part. Because if you don't do that, then it's like, I don't know. I just see it as like a counterbalance. Like it's a weighted thing. Like if y'all ain't on the same page, y'all ain't gonna balance each other out. One person gonna be up here and the other person gonna be down here. And if that person step off the scale, it's gonna.
Yeah, because then you trying to balance somebody else's expectations. Then you trying to balance somebody else's emotions. Now I gotta care about how you feel. I just want to make sure you feel, because I want to make sure you're comfortable. But you spend so much time doing that mess, man, and you find yourself going crazy, trying to live up to someone else's expectations.
You will always fall short. Like,
or at times you may exceed their expectations.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of think like you just really gotta like. It feel like you just gotta have your own expectation for yourself, and if y'all are both on the same page,
you gotta keep that shit player, man.
Then y'all will be
keep
able
that
to grow
shit player,
together,
man. Like that's what I'm saying. The baby didn't keep it player, man. The baby was walking around here. The baby did what Jay-Z said don't do. The problem is, you dudes treat the one that you loving with the same respect that you treat the one that you humping. The one you loving and the one you humping, you can't treat both of them the same. You can't treat all them hoes the same. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that. I'm just speaking like in terms. You can't treat all of them the same. Mm-hmm. Everybody can't lay up in the bed. Everybody can't meet mama. Everybody can't meet your children. Everybody can't meet your friends.
Yeah.
Everybody can't know all your private spots. Everybody can't be everywhere. Mm-hmm. You can't. Everybody don't deserve the same part of you. And now you mad because they got an expectation because you don't gave them all the, you don't gave them everything you don't give your wife. That's why I said before, niggas will move in with a girl and her expectation is that y'all gonna be together forever. Y'all done moved in, now y'all playing bills, now y'all got a baby. Mm-hmm. But you can't get mad at her for her expectation because you set them.
For sure. I'd never do it again.
Then the thing is, then when they meet a nigga who ain't trying to do it, they be like this: why you ain't doing how my ex nigga did? And while we on that, man, it's funny, right? You know, I'm about to tell somebody a story. It's funny, right? You see all these beautiful women on Instagram, social media. You see them working out. They tell you who their stylist is, where they get their clothes from, where they get their hair done from. They show their trainer. Mm-hmm. But you don't never hear their ass talking about no damn counselor. They always making the damn dumbass post. Oh, a man find God and he find me. Why he trying to find him? What the hell he doing? Cause you look good don't mean you found your damn self. What you say the other damn day? They be looking in the damn mirror, still ain't found.
Bruh.
And that's the kicker. It's like everybody needs some healing. I'm tired that it be so one-sided. Every time you see, a man need healing because he been hurt from his mama and how he grew. So you been hurt from your mama too. Mm-hmm. That's why we made mama trauma. Your mama done lied to your ass too. Mm-hmm. And told you that you didn't need no man. The moment you have a baby by a nigga who say he don't want a baby, you just now destroyed the whole ideal of leadership. He just told you no. From that very moment. You already just decided to do the thing you want to do.
You did. Yep. You just took it upon yourself.
You just took it upon yourself. You just destroyed leadership. Then the women say, "Oh, it's hard doing this." Well, it's not designed for you to do it by yourself. Oh, because being married don't secure you a lifelong relationship. You're exactly right. It don't secure a lifelong relationship. But damn it, give your baby a last. It get all three of y'all the same last name. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? You ain't calling the baby school talking about your name Miss Smith and the baby name Thomas. I'm Tamika Smith calling for Shara Thomas. Mm-hmm. You her mama? Oh yeah.
Pull out papers to prove.
Yo, we got to get off that. We all trying to go from one extreme to the next.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some expectations. If it ain't set in stone and that thing ain't cooking, that thing ain't working, you need to skedaddle.
Mm-hmm.
Skedaddle.
Yep.
You need to vamoose.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, I can give you a
Is it story time for London?
yeah, just a little story time. You know, just it's just been going around.
I see you there drinking rim. You want some more rim? You good?
I'm good right now. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm focusing on for the story time.
Yeah. So, you know, the conversation has been going around for forever about if you take a girl on vacation, do you expect?
Yeah, 'cause I spend my damn money.
And again, this goes back to like, because it's happened. It's happened to people I know. And it's like, you have this expectation. You can even set the expectation.
Mm-hmm.
You can even set the expectation. Mm-hmm. But even in setting the expectation, they still like no matter how many different ways you say it, no matter if you show them a PowerPoint presentation,
they're still gonna do what they want to do.
They still gonna do what the hell they want to do.
That's why I say all the times, these motherfuckers out of order anyway, because they don't want no leadership anyway. I'm gonna tell you something. I told you before, they don't want leadership. They just want a nigga to agree with all the bullshit they want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agree with my bullshit. Mm-hmm. So if it go good, I'm gonna say I told you I was right. But if it go bad, it's like this. Why you didn't tell me that this is gonna go bad?
Mm-hmm. I think it's a word that go like accountability. Or is that what? It's at the word. For some reason, it's just like this word just keeps coming up.
Are you saying expectation and accountability are parallel to each other?
I think this kind of goes.
How they're parallel? Tell me.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna take credit for when it goes well, then you also have to take credit for when it goes bad. You can't just displace this credit.
So when you get the MVP award, you LeBron James, y'all win a chip. Mm-hmm. But when y'all losing, it's the other players. Mm-hmm. You ain't got no help.
You ain't got no help. but when you get the chip by yourself, he did it all by himself. He carried the whole team on his back. But going back to what you were saying about therapy, I did not understand that there are so many people that are that are not in therapy.
They're not well
at all.
Yeah. Or
they'll do this thing where they like this is the common thing that I'm seeing that people are doing now. They say they're staying single and they're saying they working on themselves. But they ain't doing no goddamn
They're working on themselves.
You be like, no, working on yourself does not mean you just single.
Working on yourself mean like I'm gonna hang out, eat, work out, get my hair done, take pictures, travel, get some money. But I'm still not relationship ready.
I'm gonna say people. People think that me working on myself is not having sex. That like they think that's like, oh, I'm bettering myself because I'm not out here having what?
Yeah, cause you ain't having posting that clarity.
Yeah, I'm just not clouded. I'm like what?
My judgment ain't clouded because I ain't trying to bust no nut with somebody.
And I'm sitting there like, Jesus, wow. And I didn't understand. I was like, okay, I'm in therapy. You know, my homie in therapy. You know what I'm saying? My sister, she in therapy. I'm like, okay, so yeah, a lot of people in therapy. You know what I'm saying? I tell you all the time. 2 therapy sessions on Thursdays. I go to the therapist, then I go see you. 2 of them. And I'm thinking that a lot of people are doing this, but no.
Cause no, though, me, a life coach, need a life coach.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, all the stuff I talk about now, I knew 20 years ago.
Crazy.
But I used to go to therapy, be my life coach. No, so I used to talk about this stuff. They looking like I was crazy. Because it didn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. See, me, I'm a logical person. Mm-hmm. When something is happening with me, you have to make it make sense. Mm-hmm. I don't care about the logistics of this. It has to make sense. If I give you this, if we're investing money, if I give you the $3,000 here, and you say I'm gonna get my $6,000, I'm gonna get my 6 back because you're gonna give me 3 on top of the 3 I gave you. So now I'm gonna give you 6, but you gave me 4, and you be like, well, we gotta wait on the other 2. No, when you wanted something from me, I gave you everything. But why are you trying to halfway me? So therefore, I can't trust you because your mathematics is off. Your math ain't mathing.
The math ain't mathing.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I have an expectation. Expectation was set because you told me you were gonna do something here. Now we get here.
You set the expectation. You said it
because that's how I agreed.
And didn't
that's
follow
negotiations.
Way to bring it back. Way to bring it back around. Way to bring it back around. Yeah. Like, and
you don't get what you're worth. You get what you negotiate.
Yeah.
So when women say stuff like "know my worth," no. You only gonna get what you can negotiate. You only gonna get what someone feels like giving you, or you show that you deserve.
I think you sent me that the video of the guy he was talking about. Like, don't you think that the things you want or desires that the devil knows that?
I said that before.
Yeah.
Though I said the devil can bless you too. Because I told my client earlier, when you meet somebody, when y'all both fucked up, you meet them right here, but one person's working on themselves, we be thinking the person working on themselves try to come back to help this person. But if this person ain't take the step on their own to work on themselves too, individually,
you can't make them take that step.
You can't make them take the step because sometimes y'all gonna grow together, sometimes y'all gonna grow apart, and sometimes they only loved you because you was hurt. But now you're healed. They can't love you through your through your wholeness. They only can love you through your brokenness. And some people can only love you when you're whole, and they can't love you when you're broke. You know what I mean?
Man,
that's why you gotta have somebody. That's why you gotta have somebody who love you through all seasons. And the thing is, it ain't always gonna be the same thing. That's why 50-50 don't work. You got to be close to 100, and you got to be close to 100. And we got to be kind of caliport to 100. Now, if I got 75 and you got 50, we ain't something wrong because we both ain't gonna be up one day. We both ain't gonna be down one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think even some of my relationships, I've been one or the other. Like, I've been either whole, and this person was broken, or vice versa. It's been rare that we.
That's why the Bible talks about being equally yoked. Not saying you both got to be in your whole season, but you both got to be in your working season. That's why the dude was saying about the compatibility. Because you compatible with somebody don't mean nothing. Because you fucked up, I'm fucked up, we both fucked up. You got to get somebody who's willing to do the work at all times.
All time.
That's why I said the great expectation. The great expectation is that we're both working, we're both going to have it all together, but guess what though? That's not how life works. We're never going to be at the same place at the same time. The goal is to get the closest you can. It's like shooting darts.
Get as close to that bullseye.
Yes. Because some days they're going to have it, some days you ain't going to have it. You got to be with a person who's willing to be able to carry you. And not only in a relationship, not only in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, it got to be in a brother relationship, it got to be in a business relationship. You got to get someone who is not afraid to help you. But you got to also be a person who's not afraid to listen. And you cannot be afraid to fail. Everybody want to win, but no one's afraid to fail. I failed my barber test 3 times. And not because I didn't know the material. I just wasn't prepared. Until the one day I went in there prepared and ready to work. All the other times I was rushing. Every time I went, I was rushing to try to get it. I was rushing trying to figure it out. I was getting there late. In the moment I took my time and focused on the task at hand, that's when I got them license. Shoot, hell, I failed my driver license. I'm not a good test taker, so I failed my driver license test 2 or 3 times until I focus on the task at hand, and I bring that home because the expectation is once you take the test, you're supposed to pass. I did the work. I got the hours. I got the 1,500 hours. Not supposed to pass.
Yeah. I also hate how we look at failure.
Yeah.
I hate how we look at failure. Like, failure is not supposed to be a thing that, like, let's just say if I'm stop drinking cold turkey, right? So you stop today, and let's say you go 2 days, and then you have a drink. You backslid, right? But now, going forward, is to try to beat the 2 days. 3.
Now it's 3 days. Now it's a week. Now it's a month. Now it's a year. Now it's 2 years.
you make it to 6 months, and you may backslide. But it's to keep
but hold
increasing
on.
that.
But once you get to that 6 months, there's no reason to backslide. You know why? Because you showed that you're capable of doing it. That's the only thing about failure. I get what you're saying, but that's the one thing about failure. It's like this.
Like once you get to a certain point, it's like
I can slip up a little bit. No.
Yeah.
No.
Let's make that clear.
It's like this. No, because now there's no such. It's like teaching a kid how to ride a bike with training wheels. Once you take them off, they may fall a couple times.
Yep.
Not never saying they will never fall again, but they're not gonna need the training wheels.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how life works, bro. Like we sit up here, we talk about relationships. We all talk about relationships because we're men. Our goal is to have a mate. You know what I'm saying? Find a mate. Find the suitable mate for us. Not go find a woman, run behind her, chase her, prove to her that you the man you're supposed to be, for her to all of a sudden, blah, I'm a wife now. That's not how it works. But life's full circle. All I be wanting to do is get some straightening, some understanding, some clarity about the next steps for your own emotional happiness.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like George told me, he was like, man, set your expectations low. And I never thought about it. He was right, though. Don't set them low. Let them grow. Don't set them low. Just let them grow. Let the fire build until it's able to start cooking. Because even when it's cooking on low, it's still cooking. Yeah. When you cook it too fast, it's going to burn, but don't cook the inside.
Yeah.
So you got to make a steady fire.
Yeah. And it take a while to make a steady fire.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of learning. Let me just let y'all know that now. If y'all know anything about camping, it don't nobody make the perfect fire on the first time at all. But yeah. Man, this is like, I don't even know. Like, let me just say this. I don't even know how well this podcast is helping y'all. However, it's doing tremendous things for me because it makes me see so much stuff that I just never really understood, thought about. Even like stuff that I deal with like family. Like me and my sister had a great therapy session this week where me and her just really talked about our childhood, and I seen things from her perspective. She's seen things from mine, but just with the knowledge that I've gained from these 28 episodes, in 28 episodes has changed my entire scope of life. Has given me a vision of just like,
hey, you didn't know your partner that smart, did you?
I knew, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like, damn, oh, wait, hold on. Wait. This like.
Nah, man. But no, though. But like I say all the time, you give me perspective too, believe it or not. And the reason how is because, no, though, I remember, because what you're thinking is not wrong. That's just how a lot of us think at that point. And a lot of us ain't got nobody telling us how to maneuver through it.
Yep.
Because, nigga, I wish somebody was trying to help me.
Bruh.
I was out here naked. I had OGs, but they weren't really trying to help my mental. They were trying to help my pockets. But shoot, if your mental ain't straight, you'll get some money and you'll blow it.
Yeah, you definitely will. I said it to my partner the other day. I was like, you know what our problem is? along our whole journey, like we ain't had no mentorship in this space, meaning like our content creation. That's what I was talking about at the time. I was like, we ain't had no mentorship. That's why we've been out here like struggling, quote unquote.
Hey man, you met that guy the other day, didn't you?
Hey, met the Godfather. And you know what's crazy? So I'm walking in Lenox. I'm walking with my sister. You know, we just spent a bag on the. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't spend a bag. We was getting some new wardrobe stuff. And I like look out the corner of my eye. I'm like, that's Buddy. Like immediately. Like it wasn't. I didn't even see his face because his back was turned to me. I just seen the glasses and the hair, and I was like, that's Buddy. So I stopped right dead in my tracks. He, I forget the store. It's one of those watch stores that's like right across from Louis Vuitton on the bottom level. Mm-hmm. And I was like, my sister's like, what's wrong? I was like, I wouldn't even feel right if I ain't go talk to him. Because he is one of the people that has helped make a difference in my life. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about it. Y'all, every time I walk in for the, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the episode today? And it's on. So, you know, and I walked in the store and I was just like, hey man, like, hey, how you doing? You know, Lonnie. And the first thing he said, I know you. That was like the best feeling in the world. I was like, because I was gonna tell him like, yo, I had booked the session with you and we talked. I know you. What's your tagline? What you be saying? And I was like I kind of froze up a little bit. And he was like, it's like, wow, that's. I was like, that's crazy. He was like, wow, that's crazy. And I was like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he you know what I'm saying? He recognized. He was like, yo, man, yeah. He was like, I'm in Atlanta, let's connect and all that stuff. And I was like, yes. It was just super dope. And I was like, got the bags in my hand. I was like, yeah, I'm sprucing up my wardrobe. It's one of the things you say to, you know, better yourself is, you know, wardrobe, obviously working out and some other things like that. And he was just like, yeah, man, we just chopped it up real quick. But it was like, damn, like, he had noticed. He had noticed me, so it was dope. And the next time, I'm sure it's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be in capacity. I'm speaking into it because this is either you gonna get to rap with him or the both of us gonna be together rapping with him.
Hey man, I think he watches our stuff though.
Hey, if you do, I love it. I love it.
Me too.
That we could make, you know what I'm saying, him to even see it and check it out. And
cause man, I got so many friends, man. They say they be passing this thing around like a nudie magazine.
Hey, the views is going up. The views is going up. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Pass this along, man. These are just good talk. Like, I'm starting to see more people too. Like even it's one of my partners from back home in high school. He had a session with a black man, and they was all talking about just the things that black men need to do and rebuilding the community and all that stuff. And it was just good to see, like, damn, we're not the only ones who like feel this way. You know what I'm saying? We're also one of many that are trying to put in the work that we need to restore us. And that's, I feel like we've that's one of our purposes, and we are living in it.
Hey, as long as my talking ain't in the vein, because believe it or not, you know, I'm not a really talkative person.
He really don't.
I'm really not a talkative person.
He really don't.
Like I can crack some jokes and just talk some shit, but I ain't really.
Yeah, I'll be like, I love going to sit in the chair and just asking you questions.
Yeah,
what was this?
I'm not.
And you will go through a whole story of some music. You will put me on like, oh no, because this had dropped in. You ain't never heard this song? Alexa, play, and you know what I'm saying. So it's become fun to me to just like learn from you in different things, but whether it's family.
This reminds me of my OG man, Doc. Man, Doc died about 2007. So Doc was like this. I get my personality from him. He gave me so much like game and structure.
Shout out to him.
But yeah, so because I don't come like your family, my family, your family is kind of similar. I don't come from that. My family don't come from that.
Yeah,
you know. But I just for 15 years I used my hands, I used my eyes. But these next 15 years I'm trying to use my voice and my mind, my heart, my spirit, my discernment. You know what I'm saying? Me getting better. Me being a little focused more. You know what I'm saying? Me enjoying the D-discipline. You know what I'm saying? So it's teaching me, it's enlightening me. It's like the Renaissance, the enlightening in literature.
Hey, I love to see it. Yeah. I love to see it.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I like to hear all the cool stuff that you've done, you know what I'm saying? And I like to see your growth.
Hell, even me looking back at my growth, I've come a long way. A long way. Know, right? I've come a long way since Trey Songz goes to college.
My name.
That's one of my first skits that I had
Hey
ever
man,
showed him.
it's one of my favorite skits ever. But yeah, man, these expectations is make your expectations known from the very beginning.
Have them for
Have
yourself.
them for yourself.
Have them for
And
yourself.
sometimes you be like this, hey, what's the expectation? I just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to say that.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay that I don't want nothing more. It's okay, like, hey, I just want to enjoy you. It's okay, like, hey, when you leave here, I want you to get home safe, but I'm not calling you tomorrow. But like this, who you with? What you doing? Are you doing something? Or is that person making you laugh the way I make you laugh? Cause then I put more expectations on myself. Now I gotta make you laugh harder. And now I'm competing with someone that I don't know. We don't even know.
Yep. Competing with somebody you don't even.
Hey, competing with ghosts. You compete with someone you don't even know. Like
Crazy.
Look.
Hey man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man.
Hey man, I'm the Flash,
Comedian Lonnie.
and we out.